Steely Dan, Kid Charlemagne. That's it. That might be my intro. I might not say nothing else. I'm not gonna say nothing else. Let's just go. Steely Dan, Kid Charlemagne. I'm ready.
While the music played, you walked by candlelight. Those San Francisco nights were the best in town. Just by chance you crossed the diamond with the pearl. You turned it on the world. That's when you turned the world around. Think you feel like Jesus? Did you realize that you were a champion in their eyes?
Kanye West champion came from this song. You have got to be kidding me. Oh my gosh, the Kanye West record. Do you realize that you are a giant? Yes, I did. So I back you up and brought it back to the crib just to show you something, show you how we live. Everything you wanted, but it ain't that serious. That's that shit. So if you gonna do it just like this. Dog, one of my favorite Kanye West records is sampled by this song. Dog, oh my gosh. You have got to be kidding me.
Think you feel like Jesus? Did you realize that you were a champion in their eyes? On the hill the stuff was laced with kerosene, but yours was kitchen clean. Everyone stopped to stare at your Technicolor motorhome. Every A-frame had your number on the wall. You must have had it all. You go to LA on a dare and you go it alone. Could you live forever? Could you see the day? Could you feel your whole world fall apart and fade away? It ain't long, keep Charlemagne. It ain't long, keep Charlemagne. Now your patrons have all left you in the red. Your low rent friends are dead. This life can be very strange. All those dago freaks who used to paint the face, they've joined the human race. Some things will never change. Son, you are mistaken. You are obsolete. Look at all the white men on the street. It ain't long, keep.
Now this is kind of more back to that funky groove records, but it's still like a little bit more rock to me, but still is definitely more on the groovier side of rock. I don't know. I guess this would be no. This isn't jazz. I don't know how you would classify this, but again, as we always say with Steely Dan, it don't even matter about the classification. It's just good music. But dog, I just cannot get over my favorite one of my favorite Kanye West records. Uses this song. I cannot believe that. And granted, I always knew like Kanye. When Kanye West first came out, he sampled damn near every song. But of course, I was a kid. I didn't really know, I didn't know that. And then once I got older and realized, oh, that song sampled, that song sampled. But I didn't know about this one. Honestly. Well, at least I knew that song was sampled, obviously. But I didn't know what song it sampled. And the fact that it's a Steely Dan record. Well, what do you know? I mean, it's crazy. But that guitar is funky as hell. I'm loving the background vocals. But just another well put together record by Steely Dan. Dog, what you want me to say? It's Steely Dan. Steely Dan can do no wrong, dog. I swear they can't. I swear they can't. Gosh, bro. Steely Dan, like, those dudes, they are really one of a kind, bro. As I sit here and look up try to get the research, they're really one of a kind, bro. Do you realize? Yo, the fact that Kanye made a whole song off that one part, you would have thought because of the way it's used in the Kanye West song, he would have like took like a good part. He like, granted, it was almost kind of like the chorus, like that part, but the way he chopped it, it was like, you know what I mean? Record is hard, bro. Phenomenal. I think this might be my favorite guitar playing out of any Steely Dan record that I've heard so far. I think the guitar definitely stole the show, but purposefully. You know, usually we've been hearing a lot of horns and a lot of keyboard on a lot of Steely Dan records. For this one right here, this was just guitar. Well, I mean, it was a great song. It was a great song, period. But you know, it was kind of the guitar was highlighted a little bit more than everything else on this record. But it was hard. It was a hard record. Released in 1976 as the opening track on their album The Royal Scam, an edited version was released as a single, reaching number 82 on the Billboard Hot 100. Larry Carlton's guitar solo on the song was ranked number 80 in the 2008 list of greatest guitar solos by Rolling Stone. Yeah, I really enjoyed the guitar playing on this record. Really, really did. Again, out of all Steely Dan records that I've heard, the guitar playing is kind of what, I don't want to say what made it what it was, but because it was a great song regardless. But it was just, by far, it stood out more than any other record from Steely Dan that I've heard. They call it jazz fusion, but they also call it funk rock. Yeah, I'll go with that. I didn't think jazz when I heard this. Like the previous records that we've been hearing from Steely Dan, I could see jazz being included, but this, I would go funk rock. ABC Records. Writers Walter Becker and Donald Fagen have stated that the lyrics of the song were loosely inspired by the rise and fall of San Francisco-based LSD chemist Owsley Stanley and augmented with other images of the counterculture of the 1960s. I don't know who that is. I'll look that up on my own time. But damn, that's a good record. American rapper Kanye West sampled Kid Charlemagne on the song Champion from his 2007 album Graduation. Becker and Fagen initially refused West's request to use the song but changed their minds after receiving a letter from West explaining the song's importance to him. Wow, so he damn near had to give like a what's the shit that you gotta give to get accepted into college? I like the letter of why you want to go to. Anyway, that's dope. That's dope. I wonder what made them not want to give him the record initially. And I heard that same with Shaka Khan. You know, through the wire, Kanye West, you know, Shaka Khan did not like that Kanye sampled it. Or didn't like what he did with the record. But anyway, that's dope. But I am curious to why they didn't want him to use the record at first. But anyway, great record. Again, the guitar playing stole the show. But just another great record from Steely Dan. Just another groove. Again, so I've been saying I really wanted to hear like the early stuff, like my first two reactions to Steely Dan to date are still my favorite, because of that vibe, just that funkiness, that groove of it. This was definitely the closest thing to those records, but still wasn't quite that. But it was a damn good record. A damn good record. Again, man, Steely Dan, they are becoming by far one of my favorites, period. Like, just to react to, but just in general, like, just probably one of my favorite bands that I've ever heard, honestly. It's crazy. It's really, really crazy, bro. I'm definitely enjoying it. I can't wait to hear more. I know they got more. Y'all let me know what else from Steely Dan I should check out. Like, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget that 75K giveaway. Until next time, with Steely Dan. Peace.